What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Psychic Garage. And as you can see, there is no car. So I had to sell the A8 Audi because it was taking too much time, too much effort, and I just wanted to get rid of it. Although I really liked it, but I thought it would be a good idea to maybe try something else. So anyway, as you can see from the title of this video, I am slightly inspired, and with the not having a car, I decided to try something new, which is to get a new car as cheap as possible, hopefully fix it and be ethical about it, and then once it is fixed, sorted, and then I can sell it for a profit and buy a new car and basically repeat the process. So without further ado, I have already bought a new car. That will be the first one in the process. So let's check it out, shall we? And there you go. So this is the project. Let's check it out. Alrighty, so this is a 1999 Ford Focus, and it is, well, it's not the newest car on the planet, but it is fairly decent in shape. How much did I pay for it? I'll keep that a secret, but I can tell you that it was pretty cheap, at least for a car in Europe. The cars in Europe usually tend to be quite expensive, even things that you would normally consider pretty much write-offs and winter beaters. But this one is actually, yeah, I got it pretty cheap. How did I get it so cheap? Well, I guess I was a little lucky. So it does have a few things it needs. One of those things is, so clearly the bumper needs paint, but it is, yeah, it has a little bit of like damage, like as you can see here. So I'm not sure actually what happened to it, but it seems like the bumper has been replaced once, has not been painted, and it already has a little bit of damage. But that is not an issue. I can fix that. I have all the tools I need for this. It would need probably fog lights on the bottom here, and if you check here, you can see, yeah, there's a nice little bang. So normally what you would do is, well, at least most repair shops would usually just replace the whole thing and paint and stuff. But I want to get through these things as cheap as possible. And so for this, I have some tools for paintless dent removal. So this actually has paint damage. So I will most likely need to fix this with new paint, which isn't too expensive, luckily. But we'll get there when we get there. But at least getting this thing fixed, the little damaged area here, shouldn't be a big problem. Otherwise, the paint actually, I mean, it's a bit wet and dirty, but the paint is actually in really good shape. Like when it was dry earlier today, it actually, like, it's good. The clear coat is not peeling, doesn't have massive damage, and so a little light polish will make this thing shine like a little pearl that it is. And actually, I haven't really taken a close look at the car because it's essentially sight unseen purchase. Just went over, got it, and brought it home. But yeah, it's actually not too bad. Like, in generally pretty good shape. So inside, yeah, we have some stuff, kids, chairs which the previous owner just left in the car. But what's really surprising, I mean, it's 99, right? So the car is, what, 22 years old almost? Check this out. Like, check this out. That's amazing. These doors function better than on some cars way newer. So that's a good sign. Also, the car has 165,000 original kilometers because it's a European car. It's not. I'm not sure how much that is in miles, but it's probably along the lines of like I don't know, maybe 140,000 miles or something. Someone who's smarter in miles to kilometers and vice versa can do the calculation. But yeah, the car is run and drive. The gearbox, the engine work fine. It does make a little bit of a skidding sound when it's wet. Could be just slightly slack on the belt, but who knows. And yeah, but anyways, check this out, guys. This thing is freaking nice. It does need the Freon to be refilled because it doesn't blow all the way cool. But right now it's winter, so who cares? It does get warm, really nice. Everything else works, has alarms, an alarm, sorry. And yeah, so let me just show you the numbers as well. This is freaking amazing. So other than it needing a little deep clean, so check this out. 165,000 original kilometers, 166 almost. That's really low for a car this old. So yeah, that's freaking amazing. So yeah, everything works. The only problems that it really has is the well, the fender and the unpainted bumper and this thing. So this thing, let me just put the so if we take it out of the gear, so the gearbox works just fine, no issues there. The only thing is it doesn't really want to recenter itself, but the gears are pretty like nice and sharp, so it does bounce back from here, not a whole lot from here. So I have a feeling that it might have it's maybe just dry, like it has lubrication in the shifter. There's like a ball kind of a holder type of a deal that holds the shift knob, no, that holds the shifter in place. So if it gets super dry over years, it doesn't like move very well. But otherwise, like if I put it in, like there's like really minimal movement. So it's, I think the shift linkage is still good. Might try and check it out afterwards underneath, but otherwise, dude, this is really, yeah, like gears are good, everything is nice, no problems here. So yeah, so I need to address this, make sure that it kind of gets back to its normal bounciness. Like it should recenter over here. Yeah, so anyway, that is what it needs. And yeah, a little bit of body work, just a little bit paint, and yeah, it's pretty much good. Check this out. Wait, sorry. Try number 2. This is so nice. The doors are freaking amazing. Amazing. Yeah, and everything works. So it does have a little bit of a rusty thing going on here. So this might need a little bit of work. There's a little bit of paint damage. Yeah, so technically a few rattle cans of pre-mixed color matching the original one, and I think we can make this thing into a pretty nice shiny thing. So it really drives really well, and it has a 1.6 liter engine, which means it's pretty economical. 1.6 gasoline, and this is the weirdest thing. I've never owned a Ford before, never seen this thing. That is amazing. Like you open it like so, and then so, and there we go. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And here is the piece de la résistance, which is the 1.6 liter Z-Tech engine. And yep, it puts out about 75 kilowatts. Not sure, I think it's 99 horsepower or something. Doesn't feel as nippy as you would think, but you know what? Doesn't matter. This is a great little sort of get around town cheaply type of deal. It has aircon, which is nice for summertime, and it also seems to be a little low on the coolant side, but the minimum is over here, which means it's not still too low. So have to refill this. Probably could have some leaking issues maybe from here or somewhere down the line. Doesn't know. So all cars generally have this issue of having some coolant leak out just from old rubber. But this actually doesn't look too bad. So, you know, whatever. Not a great concern considering everything all together. Has a great battery, starts up just fine, like from half a turn it just jumps to life. So I believe the previous owner also, what they did was, well, you can't really see, but it has the brake pads all replaced. In the back it has the not the typical rotors, but has uh, the capsule type or whatever. So yeah, those are all replaced and good. It's currently on summer tires, but we do have winter tires. So these are what we use in Europe during winter. So these are studded. They have special studs to have better grip in ice, and this is pretty much normal for any winter in Northern Europe. And so yeah, so these are mandatory. You have to use them during winter time, although right now you can't really see outside, but right now we don't have any snow. It's gotten a lot less snowy over the past decade. So yeah, whatever. But we'll put these on, and yeah. So otherwise, it is an amazing little uh, piece of machinery. And I think once we kind of do all the small things around the car, I think I can safely get like maybe 1,000-ish, around there, um, for it. And the investment that goes in here will be far less. So I think I can make this work in my favor, and hopefully this will be the kickstart of another one and another one and another one. And so eventually I want this to turn into 2 cars and then replace those up and up and up and up until, well, my ultimate goal is to get back to the Audi A8, but I'm hoping to, let's say my goal would be to reach Audi D4 platform or D3 platform, something along those lines. So it's a couple of €1,000 for a very, very good condition car. So that is the ultimate goal, and duplicate that. So essentially, we'll see where we get to, but if you are interested in the whole process and what we do and how we do, then stick around. So let's get to it.